So let's talk about this very important topic, because if we are on the journey to meeting and marrying our husbands, then we need to understand some of the threats. And by the way, if you have not downloaded the free SWOT analysis for future wives, what are we going to say now? It's free, so why haven't you downloaded it? Okay, you know what? Just check the description under this video. Okay, just check it. You will find it there. Then you download it. How does that sound? It's free, so get it. In that particular workbook, we shared strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for future wives. These are things that we all should be doing in our lives, even outside of marriage. So it's not just a married thing. In fact, the SWOT analysis came from the original SWOT. You know, those. Okay, I'm assuming that you know, but hey, there's this SWOT analysis thing that we all do for our personal lives, for our businesses, and it was just so powerful. I thought, hey, you know what, let's do one for future wives, and it has been good. So make sure that you get that. But like I was saying, we need to understand some of the threats on the journey in the 21st century, and that's why I am here to teach and interpret these things for you. That's why you have got me. And yeah, today we're talking about why it looks like in fact, it may almost look like, it's not true, but it may almost look like the majority of men are resisting marriage in 21st century, but it's not true. It's not true, because weddings still go on. I don't know if it's every weekend now, but I know almost every weekend, depending on where you stay. Let's quickly address it. I'm saying now, by the way, please, by the end of this video, you understand why you need to be subscribed and why you need to be a part of the family if you are not a part of the family already. But hey, if you're already a part of the family, welcome back. Number one, or well, maybe not particularly in no particular order. I just want to talk about it. The whole this baby donor syndrome thing is really affecting men, and that's what I've termed it as. What do I mean by baby donor syndrome? A lot of women now are coming out unashamedly to share that some of the most important things that they want in a marriage is their baby. Something happened and there was a particular story that broke up. I can't even remember the story, but I remember the comments, and that's the most important thing we need for this video. I can't remember, maybe something of a failed marriage, or oh, it was a lady who was crying. We posted it on Instagram in our community. I also posted it on my page. It was a lady who was crying. This lady she's a successful single woman when it comes to career. But she just did one video one night like that. I think she was driving. She was frustrated. She was frustrated that she has everything that she can dream of. She's traveling, she's living the life, but she just wants to come home to a real companion, as in a husband, not a guy or somebody servicing her sexually. No, no, she wants to come home to a real companion. And I think that was one of the most honest video I saw in 2023. This lady, she broke out. She literally broke out. I know people will feel awkward about it, but that's she wants to get married. I don't think there's anything wrong if a person is expressive about wanting to get married. You know what happened to that lady? The lady was tired of being single woman, single power woman, all of those things that people do that is not really solving the problem. Me, I don't think that if you are not shouting, you are less powerful. But nowadays, there seems to be a lot of loudness with single, successful women. And I'm wondering, is this loudness coming as a result of proving a point, defensiveness, fear? Because as a therapist, these are the things I look into deeper. I'm not concerned about what you are saying. I'm concerned about why you are saying what you're saying and what could be the foundation building what you holding the building for what you're saying. And so under the comment, you will see things that women, if you can just what this particular person said is this one particular comment. I advise women, if you're single, if you're successful, paraphrasing now, just go and get a man and get pregnant. Hmm. Hmm. That was deep. Yeah, that was deep. And you could see men under the comments saying, so who will be the father? Who will be the that was what kept reoccurring. They kept asking, okay, get pregnant and just have your baby. The person was saying, and live a single mother life. Don't bother about marriage. And people are like, so who is going to be the father? Who is going to donate the sperm? If you're running around telling women just do this, just hold, get a baby and just leave, so what happens to the father? Also, what happens to the children when they grow up? Because the mother was busy trying to fulfill a selfish desire because she wanted to prove a point that she could have it all. Hmm. And so a lot of men just shared. I could see the hurts from the men. Of course, they didn't share that I'm hurt. I'm just telling you what I could see. You could just see that some men just felt like, wow. So I have just been reduced to a sperm donor, a baby making machine. Oh, that's what it is now for women in the 21st century. And that is generalization. But this is how these men felt. Okay. And one man or two men or even three men that did not comment on that post will leave that particular post, and they're going to leave that post feeling like, I don't know if I'm ready for marriage. These are people who wanted to approach a girl, wanted to start building something, and they're going to start moving back. That, oh, just a bit more. Let me, by the end of this quarter, there's a particular story I was listening to of a couple who God literally nudged the guy to go and ask the guy, the wife, the current wife out, and hopefully the only wife that she's going to have. Literally nudged him because the guy too was like, "Oh Lord, just your kingdom. I just want." So like a lot of men are using work to cover up marriage because of fear, and so you need to share this video to women to stop saying things like that. I get it. Men should work on themselves. You are not the one that's good. I get it. And men indeed should. And we have people who have started to rise up to talk to the men, to raise these men, to reorientate them because a lot of them are already raised. They're already big men over the age of 30 for most of them. But women, on the other hand, the reason why I'm doing this video, I'm just sharing with you why men are resisting, why some men are resisting marriage in 21st century. You also need to stop making marriage all about all you can gather, all you can get, all you can grab. You need to stop doing that. There are different other ways that women do it, but again, the average, don't worry, by the time you become a family member, you will no longer be the average person. The average future wife is looking to get into marriage, is looking to get into marriage for her convenience, for her desire, for her. But that's not what marriage is about. It's just like you saying you want to get into an organization for your salary, for the perks, for the this great is nice. You will get it, but that's not why you are there. The company does not revolve around you. After you get your perks, your travel packages, your insurance, you are going to need. There's something else that you didn't mention. You're going to need to deliver your deliverables, or you lose those things. Women need to start seeing marriage that way. It's great to want to have your perks and all of those things, but what are your deliverables to your husband and to your family? Just like he also is going to have those deliverables as well. I'll close out with you answering that question. Please do well to subscribe, like, share your comments, your questions, or even if you have got contrary opinion, and I will see you in the next video. You definitely can see me on previous videos that you may have missed. Do not forget to check the description box to get resources, including free resources that I have for you. And then you can also find a way to book a personal one-on-one session with me if you're on the journey to meeting your husband. There are other resources we have for you to explore here on SAGENEL TV as well. Please check it out. Thank you so much for spending this time with me.